So I've got a little solo build for you today that's absolutely brilliant for in-game content and just general anything, but for in-game activities it is absolutely insane. I'm basing it on Dawn Chorus and the bottom tree sort of Dawnblade class. What the bottom tree Dawnblade class does is all your melees and your grenades cause absolutely loads of burn damage and explosions. And what this helmet does, Dawn Chorus, it's very underrated. I don't see many people running it. It does so much for you. It improves your projectiles and increases all of your burn effects. And you also gain a small amount of melee energy every time you burn a target. But there's a lot more to it than that. I'm going to show you quickly at the end of the video exactly what it does. But basically for now it just extends all your burn effects. And what I've done is I've put Explosive Well Maker on because it makes sense to me with all the burn effects going from the bottom tree, and this Dawn Chorus helmet is enhancing that, so everything that explodes, whether that's from your grenades or your melees, is going to cause an elemental well. It also works on weapons. It works on Witherhoard, strangely, which I'll show you some clips of that as well working. It works on Time Payload, which is again fair enough, it explodes, but I didn't expect it to work on Witherhoard. I'm going to base it on solar weapons as well, Cataclysmic, so I'm running Font of Might on there. So I'm just going to show you some clips now, but that's sort of the basis of the build. Explosive Well Maker, Font of Might, we're going to enhance it, and it's going to get you best out of all your solar weapons while causing crazy amounts of damage with your grenades and Witherhoard at the same time. Like I said, you can run Eyes of Tomorrow, Lament, Galahorn, Parasite, Xenophage, ticcus, loads of solar weapons benefit from this build. Check the clips out, see what you think. So this is the Explosive Well Maker working with a horde. I've done it maybe a couple of times in a few more videos in the past, but just to show you it's working. So one with a horde is going to create you solar elemental wells via Explosive Well Maker. So it's quite handy. That's always going to give you a bit of grenade energy back, and it's also giving you a solar weapon boost for your solar weapons. In this case I'm running a Cataclysmic with bait and switch from the Vow of the Disciple, and as you've seen there, loads of explosions, getting my solar weapon boost. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this little loop of play that I do all the time. Grenade with a horde, so you get all the benefits from your Dawn Chorus and that bottom tree subclass. You're gonna burn that target from your grenade and your with a horde in, so it's like 2 times the thing. And then the explosions here, boom boom, explosions everywhere, wells everywhere. How would you like your hive? Well done, medium, it's up to you, cook accordingly. But honestly, like, you'll love this build if you try it out. And then just to go back to what I'm doing here again, grenade back with the way I've set this up, and 1-2 grenade with a horde, doing plenty of damage. And then what you can also do is scatter around the area, carpet bomb the area, 1 grenade, 1 with a horde. This is the Master Vow last night, the 1580. So it just goes to show you the build is really good in them type of activities as well. And again, go back to sort of the grenades now and all the wells that I'm creating, all the explosions everywhere, clearing out ads and waves like easily. And then now this is the Dawn Chorus all working together perfectly. This helmet does way more than what it says. It improves your super hugely. Not only does it improve the tracking, it improves the damage. Every time you hit a target, the damage goes up. And this is the bait and switch going on my linear, which is easy to do with things like with a horde because it's always counting towards one of your weapons. Here I've got my bait and switch going, and I've got my Font of Might going as well. Solar weapon boost to make this 1580 unstoppable ogre. Sort of easy days. And then again, I'm just carpet bombing the area, 1 grenade causing explosions, solar elemental wells everywhere. And I'm doing the other area on my Wither Horde, so you're doing multiple spawns at a time, creating loads of elemental wells. And this is just another example of me getting my bait and switch going, and my Font of Might, which bait and switch is 35%, and the Font of Might solar weapon boost is 25%, so it's a big crispy damage increase, easily done with all the wells you can create and with a horde and the bait and switch. So stay tuned, I've got some more clips and I'm going to go more into the build and show you exactly what I'm running. So just before I get to the actual full build, I'm just showing you Eyes of Tomorrow now, the rocket launcher, the exotic rocket launcher. That works with this as well, via the Explosive Well Maker, creating plenty of solar elemental wells everywhere. and I'm also getting that Fonamite with it, which is stacking with the adaptive ordnance, the exotic perk on that rocket launcher. So some really good sort of options there. Even Parasite Galahorn is a fan favourite at the moment. Things like this, it'll just work perfectly with this build. So I hope you found the video good. I'm going to finish it off now with the actual setup and what I'm running, etc. Let me know in the comments if you found the clips interesting. And finally, this is the build and the mods that I'm running. As I've already touched on all the clips that you've seen, there was basically around bait and switch with a horde, but there's other things we can run. Eyes of Tomorrow, Parasite, Lament, even things like Xenophage. Xenophage is absolutely fantastic with this build via the explosive well maker again. It's constant wells. So how I've got this set up is explosive well maker and Dawn Chorus. I touched on Dawn Chorus. That is a really good helmet. It improves your damage as your projectiles hit as well, so it just keeps going up. So it turns the actual bottom tree Dawn Blade into an actual DPS super. Try it out, trust me, it does some serious damage. So explosive well maker. I'm also running elemental ordnance. So I get an elemental well from every grenade, but because my grenades explode targets via the bottom tree, that's going to also proc me an elemental well from explosive well maker. So I'm getting one well from my elemental ordnance, and I'm getting one well from my explosive well maker. And then what I do, just because I like to see a lot of wells everywhere for me and my teammates, get my grenade energy back like loads. I run bountiful wells, so every time I create one well, I'm creating two, so it doubles them up. So you're practically getting 4 elemental wells per grenade because of explosive well maker, bountiful wells, and elemental ordnance. And then what I do is I run Fonamite to take advantage of all the solar wells to get my extra solar damage, which is 25%. And then I extend that with elemental time dilation by another 3 seconds, so that extends my Fonamite to 13 seconds rather than 10 seconds. So all in all, it's a really solid build, and you've got different various mods we can switch out as well if you find that you're creating too many wells, which is never enough for me personally. But if you do, you can run things like Well of Life, or we could take Lucian Finisher off there, and we can run something like Well of Ordnance to get even more grenade energy back. So there's a lot of flexibility with it. I hope you found the video useful. I'll leave a dim link in the description, and I'll also leave a link to my Discord if you like to play around with builds, bit of build crafting, testing various different strats out on bosses, etc. Just feedback is always appreciated in the comments as well. Have a good day.